Great people, what's going on? Yeah, it's that time again.
That time.
It's a great time. It's time for that dude. Rodney Bonton, I'm John Fontaine. Welcome to the #1 podcast sports show in America, That Dude. It's right there between us, baby. Read it and we. Got a great show this week,
Absolutely,
man.
absolutely.
I always got a great show because what do, man?
We keep it real.
All day.
100.
No politics, baby. We
100.
just give it to you like it is.
No biased opinions.
That's what's key. No Dallas bandwagon fans, no McGregor, no Micah. No, we just give it to you.
Right.
This week's show, we added something, a little flavor to it. We're in a fantasy football league.
Ball so hard.
So we're going to do the draft live on the show. And for all the guys that's in the league, don't hate, man, because you get the 10th pick, the 7th pick.
Kelby.
Lil Whittick, Kelby Norton, Robert Velez, V-Love as he's called in prison. So to start the show, we're going to just start out with the suspension came down, man.
6 games.
6 games, man.
Oh.
What do you think?
That's harsh.
Is it?
I mean, that's the baseline.
So it's not harsh.
It's the baseline for not actually being convicted of anything. He hasn't been convicted of anything.
It doesn't say conviction.
It doesn't. But I think they're trying to say, you know, we didn't take any of the other things he did into consideration.
Okay.
And I find that hard to believe.
Let me ask you a question. If it was just for him lifting up the shirt, what should he get?
He should get at least 1 or 2 games for that.
1 or 2 games for that? So let's say 2 games for the shirt.
Right.
You can go higher. Lifted up a shirt, girl didn't get consent. We can go higher.
2 games.
Because
at least 2.
If she would have said, I didn't want that, prosecutor went after him in legal proceedings, what would he have gotten?
Oh, he would have got 6.
Okay, he got 6.
Right.
So even if he didn't do anything with this young lady, we don't know. We talked about this.
Right.
The lifting of the shirt could be 6 in itself. Can we agree? If she prosecuted.
If she did, but
okay,
she didn't even act like she had a problem with it. Okay.
All right. 2 for that.
Uh-huh.
What does he get for punching somebody in a nightclub?
Oh, nothing.
I don't disagree with that.
Nothing.
DUI?
He don't have a DUI. He got speed racing.
Oh, speed racing. You're right. I apologize, Zeke. Speed racing. Nothing for that.
Nothing.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing.
So it really comes down to domestic abuse.
Right.
Allegations, because
that's what they are. Proven. That's what they are.
But the NFL is protecting the shield.
As you have to.
If it wasn't for Ray Rice, there's a possibility maybe 3 games, 4 games, or 2. I don't know. I don't want to really get caught up in the games. I'm more of, if it's a possibility this guy is guilty of doing this, that should be the focal point, because we are marginalizing this act, and we only being selfish and thinking about suspensions in the NFL sporting game.
Possibilities get people in trouble.
Yes.
Either you gonna look like a fool because you possibly convicted this man of doing something he didn't do.
Right.
Or you gonna look like a hero.
Right.
And the truth is gonna come out that he did something. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, come on, I'm with you, dog. I'm bringing, keeping it real.
Right.
Gotta give you both sides of the damn fence.
The thing is, the police. I understand the police didn't find evidence, and the young lady is a very questionable past herself.
Oh, can't use that.
Sure, you can.
I could do anything under the sun, but if you abuse me, you abuse me.
No doubt. But when they have text messages and notes and saying, hey, just because you didn't want to go out with me, I'm a white girl, they're going to believe me over you.
Okay.
That's pretty damning.
Yes. But like I said, the other side of that fence is just that.
Right. And then she did get
this all could be false.
She did get in the fight. Like 2 or 3 days. But she spent 4 days with Zeke. I'm not saying he didn't hit her. All I'm saying is, I just want the truth.
We just want the truth to come out.
And then
I don't care what comes out just in terms of truth. It's going to be ugly for the NFL.
Bad.
Because if he didn't do it, man, we got to go through this yet again.
Right. Tom Brady, you just went through Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady damn near took you to the Supreme Court.
Oh, man. I'm like, come on, not again. Come on, NFL.
Please,
come on.
Roger, stop, bro.
I know. Hey, since you brought up Roger, he got that extension today.
Man. I thought it was 5 years, $32 million. You corrected me. He's like, No, it's $32 million.
Yeah, he makes $32 million a year.
He's getting $1 million per owner.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with the owners.
All day.
What you want me to do?
All day.
Okay.
I don't care about your little
Got it.
$8 million.
Right.
32, kid.
Right.
All day.
Yeah, I
I'm
get
loyal to the people paying me $32 million a year. Period.
That's
And that's who he works for.
Yeah, exactly.
They messed up in the collective bargaining agreement. You know, Clark has always talked about that, things they should have done, things they should have went after, and they didn't. Now you kind of pay, well, not kind of, you're paying the price in some ways.
You're definitely paying the price.
So we both agree that we just don't know what the whole Zeke suspension.
It's so up in the air, man. I just can't believe they came down that hard, and nothing has been proven.
Then their position is not the greatest, because if they do nothing, then you get the lash out. Hey, another player's getting by. Plays to the Cowboys, you don't want to punish them.
But can you do
Women's
something
groups
when it comes out, though? Can you wait? Like, that's like prosecuting. That's like.
Oh, I don't disagree with
know what
that.
I'm saying?
I don't disagree. I think the mistake they made is not closing the investigation and releasing it and having that discussion.
Right.
Versus hoarding and I'm releasing what I want to release. And they say they release the investigation, that's fine. But a year?
But didn't this happen when he was in college?
Yeah, a year.
Well, how can you prosecute him? How can he get suspended for something he did when he wasn't even in your league?
I don't know if it was. No, he had incidents in college.
He had incidents.
I think this happened since his draft.
Man,
So since he
in the last 12 months?
Since he's been a member, because it's been more than 12. Draft, yeah.
Okay, 16?
Yeah. So it's happened since he's been an NFL
last April
player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know the exact date, but I know it's since he's been an NFL player. He had incidents.
I know he had
in college.
incidents
I think
while he was in college.
3 or 5
It's
days.
the same girl, though.
Yeah.
It's the same girl.
Hey.
You want me to pull?
Hey. After every segment, we pull in a name. The 12th pick.
12th pick in the Ball So Hard fantasy draft goes to.
Don't pull my name.
Nah,
Nah, you can pull it.
It goes to
That dude.
Free Zeke Elliott. There it is. Velez, your son. Which son is this? You know which one?
The one who's going to lose.
Okay. You're coming in last.
So we got Elliott, number 12.
Elliott, number 12.
All right, so with that being said, we talk about suspension. What about Chris Long and him stepping up in terms of supporting his teammate Malcolm Jenkins in terms of the anthem?
I like the stance. I like what he said.
Love what he said.
Yeah. He seems to get it. Mm-hmm. And you got to give credit to his parents for raising.
Howie Long.
Right. Howie Long and his wife. Because he's from Charlottesville, Virginia. And all the incidents that have happened in the past week there and everything that's going on there. And then for a dude from Charlottesville, a white guy, to support his black teammate and say, not saying, yo, I'm just trying to show unity. No, say I'm supporting my black teammate because there's some things in the black community I will never feel and never know. Right. And he's schooling me to it, and I appreciate it.
Right.
That shows the character of that dude.
It does.
So I'm with him.
I'm 100 with you on this one because he says, hey, the flag means a lot to me in terms of Chris Long.
Right.
I would never kneel for the flag.
Right.
100 respect. But he says, I can support my teammate. And that goes a long way because, yes, it's affecting the black community. It's affecting the Hispanic culture and every other culture other than white in America. Mm-hmm. And it's not to say that everybody's racist because on both sides of the fence, you got people who play ball the wrong way.
Right.
But what this is really saying is, hey, we're all in this together and we can all get together and make things right, make it a better place to raise our families, our kids, and our future generations. So nothing but respect because what we try not to do is we don't try to bring politics into this because generally with politics, you're never going to win.
Ever.
There's never an absolute. But we see things on both sides that are wrong and right in every argument, whether it be politics, whether it be this type of situation in terms of violence against whomever. In this case, we're talking about minorities.
Right.
But I have to commend this guy for stepping up, the first white player to step up and support. They have been supporting their friends behind the scenes, but how do you, coming into this, how do you support your friends?
The way he
prior to this, no one had the answer. People saying, "Well, we need the white player support. They need to kneel."
No,
the anthem,
I don't know about that.
Standing for the representative flag is different to different people.
Right.
We all have the right to do what we choose without a doubt. That's what we fought for. I'm a retired military member. I'm not going to stand. I mean, I'm not going to kneel before the flag or disrespect the flag because I fought for this country for us to have the choices and the ability to do that. So I respect people and their viewpoints.
I like what he did. He had his hand over the heart.
Right.
And all he did was touch his back.
Right.
That says a lot, bro.
A lot.
That says a lot.
No words.
No word. No words.
Nobody
nobody can say, "Oh man, he disrespected the flag." No, I didn't. I showed its proper respect, but I also showed respect to my teammates.
Right. Right.
You can't beat that.
Pick number 11, kid.
Pick number 11 goes to that dude.
Hey, baby.
He lost.
I love them back-to-backs, man. I love them.
That dude.
Yeah, get it down, Nort. So, Derek Carr did the same. Well, he supported his teammate, his best friend, Khalil Mack, Oakland Raiders.
He did say that was
in a
his best
different way. Everybody's not going to do it the same way. The game's happening simultaneously, pretty much. So he provided support. I think there'll be a better unification of players in the league in terms of future games. I'm looking forward to see what comes out of this because, you know, a lot of times when things are going wrong in our country, the one thing that always brings us together is sports.
100%, yeah.
You know, one thing about sports is generally there's no color lines.
Generally, correct.
There's no color lines.
Correct.
Generally, we all fighting the same fight.
Right. We all want to win.
We all want to win. Kaepernick to the Cowboys.
I like it. I hope it happens.
Moore not looking good at all.
Kellen, I think my 8-year-old has a strong arm in him.
You think?
I think so.
There's high possibility.
Because
high possibility.
When he throws the out, it really looks like he's cranking it all the way back. And throwing it with everything he has. And like, man.
You hear him grunting like Serena.
That's a 10-yard out. You should not be in the NFL if you got to on a 10-yard out. Colin can go in there. God bless Dak Prescott. I don't want you to get hurt. But if you get hurt, the wheels keep churning.
Yeah.
You don't miss nothing. You don't miss nothing. You're not like, oh man, where are we gonna go next? If you put Kellen Moore in the game.
They already lived that. They already lived that 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
So you already know.
Colin Kaepernick can come in there.
You already know.
Have the running backs. You have the receivers. You have the offensive line. You don't even have to do much.
Right.
You got the threat of him running. He has a strong arm. He can make every throw. He's more than a capable backup.
Well, he's a starter in the league. So
we
already know what he is as a backup.
Right. Come on. Like, if you really want to win, Jerry, you already know what you got to do, player. Like, make the call.
We shall see. We shall see. We already talked about Roger Goodell and this $32 million extension.
A lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money.
For 5 years. This is pick 10?
Pick 10.
Pick 10.
So what I want to talk about is the rookie quarterbacks.
Me. Bayou Boys. Dang it. How did that happen?
I don't know, man. I told you put dots on it so we could have got the first and second pick. Anyway, rookie quarterbacks. There's been a lot of talk. Some of these rookies are looking good. I'm not gonna say the game is not too. The game is bigger than them, but their early play right now looks far better than the rookies from last year. So I'm talking Watson, talking Trubinsky, I'm talking Mahomes, and I need one more, and Kaiser. So with that being said, what do you think about Kaiser?
He plays in Cleveland.
Enough said?
Yep.
Check.
He plays in Cleveland.
Well, boy, Watson, how's Watson looking to you?
Watson's going to end up being the starter.
Halfway through, maybe sooner.
I don't see it halfway through. I see it maybe week 2.
I got to look at this schedule.
3.
If Houston gets some wins out of Savage, I don't know the schedule, may have some easier games starting off the season.
They won a division. So they got a first place schedule.
Yeah, they may have a divisional game early, though.
So unless they play in Jacksonville.
Well, or you don't know, is Luck starting for the Colts?
Nope.
So that's a win.
That's a win in week 1, baby.
It's horrible. You talking about Moore is horrible. But anyway, Watson's looking good.
His versatility gives him a lot to offer. Because he was only 3 of 10. He has 3.
I'm looking for him to be a little more accurate than he is right now.
Yeah.
And it may be the hype, not necessarily hype, but the adrenaline. It could be the adrenaline that's doing this because unlike some of these other players, he knows he has a potential to start.
Right.
So his adrenaline must be very high.
He's like, I can beat this dude.
Yeah, because Savage.
I can beat Savage out. He was 3 of 10 for 102 yards.
But here's the deal with Savage. With Savage, I know he's not going to give you 250 plus yards. But I can say, hey,
he ain't gonna lose you.
Don't lose the game. Don't lose the game. Kind of like a Trent Dilfer back in the day with Baltimore Ravens.
Manager.
Right.
But you don't win unless you are the Baltimore Ravens defense.
Arguably the number one defense ever in the league.
You don't win a Super Bowl that
and
way.
Houston doesn't have it. They have a great defense.
They don't. You don't win a Super Bowl that way.
They win a Super Bowl. So what about Trubinsky?
He's playing against second and third strings.
Shout out to my boy Steven Taylor, diehard Chicago fan. Every day coming to the job. What about Trubinsky?
What about him?
It's like, yeah, he all right.
Look, man.
He's doing rollouts. Nice size, decent arm, but he hasn't thrown more than, 15 yards?
When you got to count wins in the preseason.
Does that say it all?
You know your team sucks.
Like my boy said, keep hope alive.
Yo, I don't ever worry about the preseason. It's a warm-up game, bro. It's like summer league basketball. None of the stars play.
Do not take the hope away before the season starts.
What are you talking about?
Let them have hope.
Oh, they took the hope away a long time ago. Chicago did that for a minute.
But don't take the hope away. They came here, beat AZ, give them, hey, I'm not getting props for a preseason game.
They beat AZ's practice team.
Yeah. Like I said, don't take my man hope away.
No, I'm not, man. Good on you, man, Trubisky.
Look at it from this standpoint. They got rid of Cutler. So for that in itself, I'm going to let them have their hype.
Watch Cutler ball this year.
Nah.
I don't think so either. I just wanted to say that.
He don't have it in him.
I just wanted to say it.
Pull. McGregor, Mayweather.
Team Clay.
Saturday. You ready for it?
Ready for it?
Yeah. It's smooth how they did it. It made it a double negative. Yeah. It ain't going to be that great of a fight. Now it's getting attention, I'm
going to say this. Floyd said, I got to go at him. Floyd ain't going at nobody since I don't even know.
But he has to say it.
He has to say it.
He has to hype the fight up.
I'm going to say this, though. I'm going to agree with Shannon Sharp. I think Floyd Mayweather knocks him out around the 9th round. I think he knocks him out around the 9th round.
Were you able to listen to Mosley?
Yes.
Yeah. And Mosley broke it down.
Shane was like, yo.
He broke it down. He's truly broke it down. No bias.
He's going to be surprised when Floyd hit him. Yeah. And if anybody he was in there with Floyd, and he rocked Floyd.
Yes, he did.
I thought
knees buckled,
bro. Floyd held him because he was falling. Boom! Man, I remember seeing that fight, and he hit him, and Floyd grabbed him because he knew he was falling, bro. And the next 9 rounds, Shane got waxed. Shane got
you gonna embarrass me on TV?
Are you going right?
Gotcha.
Pretty much. So Shane knows. He's like, yo, Floyd is not a power puncher, but ain't nobody running through Floyd.
Walking up on him. Who's ran through Floyd?
Nobody.
Everybody talk about his hands. He hit soft. No one is running in on Floyd.
Even the dudes at Victor Ortiz was like, man, I took Floyd's shot and I seen it coming, and I felt like he couldn't crack an egg. But 3 rounds later, he knocked him out. So what are you talking? It's the shot. It's the shot. I didn't see the shot.
It's the ones you don't see.
Of course. That's what boxers do. Like, he's going to see McGregor's shots coming from a mile away. He's going to shoulder roll. Yeah. He's going to back up.
I think the most telling part of his analysis in terms of Mosley, when he talked about the difference between the boxing and MMA fight.
The way they throw the punches.
In terms of where the punches are coming from.
The angles, yeah.
The angles and the correct punch. Yeah. MMA's, side shots. You can kind of see them coming telegraph. And if some of the best boxers in the world, pound for pound, have not laid a hand on Floyd, what makes you think this guy is going to put his hands on him?
Look at the champions Floyd beat, bro. Like, Floyd ain't beat scrubs. Floyd beat... Who's everybody talking about right now we about to segment into? Canelo.
Right.
Floyd made Canelo look like he was an amateur. Like, he whipped Canelo so bad.
You know what reminded me of? It was the Martin Hearns when it was the Martin show.
Bro, when his face was all swollen. Like, if you can do that to
Hey,
that guy,
hold on. And shout out to Arteezy, Fernandez, all the boys in the job talking about, well, it was a young Canelo. He got his young ass whooped.
Yeah, he sure did. And
Young.
and you know what happened? He got better after.
Yes.
You got it. Sometimes
It's a
you gotta
progression.
sometimes you got to take that lump.
It's a progression.
And everybody talking about the age difference. Floyd was 36 in that fight.
Yeah.
Canelo was 24. Floyd's 40, and Connor's 27.
Same thing. Same thing.
I think Floyd's gonna get him
I am a McGregor fan.
in MMA.
MMA.
Oh man, he's bad, bro.
If he was fighting Floyd in MMA, it wouldn't last
30 seconds.
45 seconds. Because
Like-
before he ends it, he probably laughed and pointed at everybody
Yeah.
before he knocks him out.
Finish him.
Yeah. But in boxing, and yes, I do believe in what's called a puncher's chance, but that's just something to say.
Like, come on.
It's something to say.
It ain't like Floyd has a glass. Floyd's been hit.
Yeah.
Floyd's been hit. So let's not act like he can't take a punch. Floyd's been buckled. Everybody talk about he buckled.
Yeah.
The boy just don't fall.
So even if he gets a good shot, let's say he lands a good shot, similar to
Flush,
Mosley.
yeah.
Flush, stagger a little bit. In boxing, I can hold, break up,
Right.
get away from it. MMA, you just going for the kill.
right.
So that's the big difference right there. But we shall see. And now I'll be there watching the fight Saturday with our traditional poker game, getting it in. So it is what it is. Grab one of those.
All right.
So we touched base on it, but the Canelo Triple G fight.
be loving it.
So we got the Canelo Triple G fight coming up. Haven't heard any advertisement, nothing posted, because who's getting all the limelight?
Oh,
McGregor, Floyd. What's the point?
That's the bigger fight.
That's why De La Hoya was so upset and had all that hate when they first announced their fight.
Got a lot of heat.
Got a lot of hate in his heart. That's why he went in so hard. And he's like, man, y'all just messed up my money.
Right, he did.
Yeah. You still gonna get your money, but, you know,
But honestly,
why put you on TV if I can put McGregor and Floyd, the best two guys to ever do it, verbally in the fight game?
That's the fight I really want to see.
Yeah.
That's the boxing match.
That's the boxing
really
match.
want to see. So
But neither of those two guys sell a fight.
no. I mean, boxing's hurting right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who's on the come up, and I'm gonna just leave it at this. Terrence Crawford
Yes.
will be the next Floyd Mayweather, but he's gonna be knocking people out.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna be knocking people out.
I agree with that. Get me one.
All right.
So we're gonna transition from boxing over to the NBA.
GC better have my money.
Coley Cole.
Holy cold.
So we're gonna transition over to NBA.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with this tampering charges with Magic, Indiana?
No, I'm gonna be real. But not my jacket.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna go to the real motion. Let me go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, get in, son.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Magic did it. But the thing is that Magic, I don't think Magic realized he did it.
Oh, they realize it.
I don't think Magic realized he did it.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah,
Because Magic he's never really been an executive in the NBA. He's never been an executive in the NBA. They march by different rules, bro. Like you can't even talk to players about, if you say, you a player, right? I'm a GM. I'm saying, hey man, I hear you have a house in LA. Like, yeah.
You listen to this?
I hear you have a house in LA.
All right.
Like, yeah. Hey man, maybe one day you play for the Lakers. That's tampering. That's tampering because he's under I can't even say that.
Okay.
So I do believe Magic went up to him when he told the Pacers and said, I want to go home to LA. Mm-hmm. When Magic found out that, you even said it on the show, Magic ain't gonna reach for him because Magic know he want to come.
Yeah, I don't need to.
I'm gonna just chill.
I don't need to do. The work's done.
I'm a favorite player of all time.
Yeah.
But 100%, he's talked to him like, yo, next year.
First of all,
But you can't do that.
They all are doing it. Here's the deal. Indianapolis,
you can't get caught, though.
Yeah, but they, for the most part, everybody's pretty much flagrant with it. Generally, with the team owners, I mean, you can't have a sign up based on the team we recruiting this player until that time. You know, he made his comments jokingly on the Kimmel Show, and then things underneath the table talking about, hey, we know Paul George is going to be, a free agent. Yeah, They're doing it. Did he do it? Yes. The NBA has this rule in effect for this reason, and it's a good rule because things will be running amok.
Right.
Could you imagine if it was LeBron or any other good player in the league going to the final year of the contract and there was no tampering charges, where there was no penalty for it? Well, hell, if I was another team, I have his name up in lights. Hopefully LeBron will be in next year. So they got to keep him running them up.
But players can talk to other players.
Players can
recruit
players.
them for
but
you.
what this will do, which is a good thing, and maybe Indianapolis did this, or Indiana Pacers. Maybe Indiana did this for this reason. We know he didn't really do too much, but bringing light to it will make sure that we keep it on hold, on lock for the future of the NBA.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think in that sense, it's a good thing. It's the rules are in place, and there should be a rule because it'd be just buck wild out in this place.
Yeah, it'd be more.
It'd be just free for all.
Yeah.
So I don't think Indiana's really looking for much out of this, other than the fact, as a small market team, we have a hard time anyway. Let's just not make it evident.
And I'm just let you know right now, man. They ain't gonna find nothing.
No.
You know why? They don't want to find nothing.
Yeah. If I was in NBA, NFL, I don't mind being a small market team.
Right.
Because you're sharing revenues. You know what? They can put me on Avondale. Population like 4,000. That's I don't care. We're sharing. I'm getting my money. My ends are good.
Right.
You may not want to play. Even if I only have 8 players to field the team, I still get my money. So I'm good. Blake, comments about LeBron today. More or less, Blake said, they're asking about LeBron. You think LeBron's coming to LA? He more or less alluded to it. Hey, I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe he end up in New York with his boys.
He doesn't think it's going to be LA. He thinks it's going to be New York.
Or somewhere else with his boys.
It's going to be LA, first of all. It's definitely going to be LA.
I don't know. We talked about this offline a little bit. We don't really talk about the show, but it's a couple topics we just kind of touch base on and have some water cooler talk between us. And I'm having a hard time with this dynamic of LeBron and Ball, because one thing about LeBron likes to facilitate everything in terms he wants the play to go through him and pull one. And so it's going to be interesting to see if he can make that change in his game to let Ball have a little more responsibility, which will prolong his game. He can play more in the post, but I don't know. We'll see.
I think he'll change his game.
I know this. I know he won't be in Cleveland.
Oh, no. He gone.
I don't know where he's going.
For sure.
I don't like speculating stuff like that, I'm not going to try to get, any reviews or Facebook likes.
Nah, he's definitely, he's gone.
He's gone.
Why you hating, Kelby? Nah, I'm telling you right now, what pick is that? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. He's pissed. He's
Right.
pissed.
So, again, I know LeBron's leaving. I don't know where he's going. But the interesting thing was when Blake made these comments,
they went in
your
hard
boy Stephen A. and Max went hard on him. Man, talking about his game and his character and everything. I was like, man, that's a little deep.
Are you surprised?
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah, but everybody wants to hit the messenger. Sometimes it's all right to have a message. You don't have to have the best credibility to have a good thought.
Right, I agree.
His opinion.
I agree.
His play on the court has nothing to do with his opinion. So why? It is what it is.
Right,
man.
leave it
It is
alone.
what it is. A lot of talk going on with KD not going to the White House. Do you care?
No. There's a lot of people
Let me look at him. I don't care.
There's a lot of people that won't be going.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Whether it's a Trump thing, an Obama, last 2 presidents.
That's your
players
choice.
who didn't want to go to see Obama,
Right.
Democratic.
Tom Brady didn't go see Obama.
Yeah, it's okay. It's your choice. It's just a nice visit to say you went, it's cool.
Right.
But if you don't want to participate,
Don't.
I don't think KD was trying to make a big deal of it, but everybody else was trying to make a big deal of it.
I don't know. It might be 7 people from the Golden State Warriors that go.
Well, the coach and the ball boy showed up for the game, and the owner. The president. But
the athletic trainer.
Man, it's so hard to combine politics and sports.
It is.
And I don't know why people keep using sports as a platform to hit politics and vice versa. But if the man doesn't want to go, he has every right not to go. Let it go, peeps.
Right. Just
Let
leave
it
it
go,
alone.
peeps.
Just leave it alone.
Come on, pull him out, dude.
All right. Pick number 5. Shane Martin. There's no spoon.
Martin at number 5.
Okay.
Go and give me 4, dog. Go and knock him one out.
Number 4. Hicks team.
Hicks, welcome to the league, player. We play a fantasy football league. It's $1,000 a head. So it's real.
I get a payday loan every year just to play in the league.
It's a real league, not $50, $1,000, baby.
Womp womp. Pick it. Number 3 pick.
Number 3.
Uh-oh, top 2. Who's getting David Johnson and Antonio Brown?
David Johnson and Bear.
David Johnson. Merciless bastards. Oliver, what's up?
Oliver, number 2 pick.
And the number 1 pick goes to Sean Thompson, one of the coldest.
If you want to join that $1,000 league, it'll cost you $10,000 for a buy-in.
True
that. As always, we thank you guys for joining the show. Next show, we're going to provide you guys with our NFL predictions for the year in terms of what's going to happen in the league, who's going to win the divisions, our Super Bowl picks, and so forth.
Yeah.
But as always, man, we love just keeping it real with you guys, enjoying, the show. You got any shout-outs before we get up out of here, man?
R.I.P. Dick Gregory, R.I.P. Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And with everything that's going on with the national anthem, I just give a shout-out to the men and women who serve our country to
Absolutely.
give us that choice to kneel or stand for our national anthem. Again, I'm standing, but I respect those because they have a choice who do not want to. We need to open our eyes, open our hearts, look at it from other people's eyes. And a lot of times that's a problem in our country. We only see things from our eyes.
True.
So with that being said, see you guys next week. Peace.
That dude podcast, you know the drill. John and Rodney, them dudes keep it real. They keep it moving, you keep it still. You reach, they teach, and you'll reach it still. Live and facts on the break above the rim. Fan base loud as Westbrook thundering. Tight grip on the game, do not fumble in into the new views who stumbled in. Welcome the best analysts on the tube. You're watching the sports podcast by that dude. Mic drop. That dude podcast, you know the drill. John and Rodney, them dudes keep it real. They keep it moving, you keep it still. You reach, they teach, and you'll reach it still. Live and facts on the break above the rim. Fan base loud as Westbrook thundering. Tight grip on the game, do not fumble in into the new views who stumbled in. Welcome the best analysts on the tube. You're watching the sports podcast by that dude. Mic drop. That dude podcast, you know the drill. John and Rodney, them dudes keep it real. They keep it moving, you keep it still. You reach, they teach, and you'll reach it still. Live and facts on the break above the rim. Fan base loud as Westbrook thundering.